Your grandmother lived to 92 eating bacon and eggs every morning, drinking tap water, and never hearing the word superfood in her entire life. Meanwhile, you're over here chugging $45 worth of powders before 9 a.m., tracking your macros on 3 different apps, and still feeling like you're not doing enough for your health. Scroll through Instagram for 30 seconds and you'll see it everywhere. That girl with the perfect skin showing her $200 morning supplement stack. That fitness influencer drinking some murky green liquid that looks like pond water. Everyone's got their wellness routine, and if you don't have yours, you're basically poisoning yourself with regular food and regular water. Here's what nobody's telling you though. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you how this wellness obsession is costing you roughly $52,000 over the next decade. Not a typo. $52,000 on things your grandparents would have called snake oil. I'm Philly, your mind surgeon. Your paycheck goes up, but your bank account stays flat. That's not luck. That's by design. That green juice isn't healing you. It's draining you. Subscribe and let's keep breaking the code. Now let me show you exactly how deep this rabbit hole goes. This isn't about some celebrity detox tea anymore, dude. This is about you, right now, today. Think about your kitchen counter. How many bottles are sitting there? How many different powders did you convince yourself were investments in your health? And here's the thing. You didn't wake up one day and decide to spend $200 a month on supplements. It crept up on you. You started innocent, maybe a multivitamin. Your doctor probably mentioned vitamin D once, so you grabbed a bottle. Fair enough. But then TikTok told you about magnesium for sleep. Then some podcast bro talked about adaptogens. Then your coworker swore by collagen. Then you saw someone talking about gut health and probiotics. And now you've got a whole drawer dedicated to your wellness stack, and you can't even remember what half of them are supposed to do. But it's not just pills, man. It's everything. That $7 green juice you grab after the gym because it's basically a salad, you're doing that 3 times a week. That $18 kombucha flight at the fancy grocery store, that's your Saturday ritual now. The organic everything because conventional produce is apparently trying to kill you. The alkaline water because regular water is too acidic or whatever the hell that means. And here's the part that really gets me. You feel guilty when you don't do it. You spent the money, so now you're locked in. Skipping your morning routine feels like skipping the gym. You're not just drinking expensive juice anymore. You're performing an identity. You're one of the healthy people, the enlightened ones, the ones who invest in themselves. Your parents think you're insane, by the way. Your dad's over there drinking coffee from a can, eating whatever's on sale, and he's fine. But you need ceremonial grade matcha harvested by monks under a full moon or whatever. And the companies selling this stuff, they're counting on this feeling. They know exactly what they're doing to your brain. But before you think I'm just ranting about expensive smoothies, let me show you what this actually costs in cold, hard numbers. All right, let's do some surgery on your bank account. I'm going to break down what the average wellness-conscious person actually spends. And trust me, I'm being conservative here. The daily damage, morning adaptogenic coffee or fancy matcha. $6, greens powder, daily serving. $3, your supplement stack, average per day. $5, healthy lunch with all the add-ons. $15, afternoon kombucha or fancy water. $4, evening herbal tea or sleep supplement. $3, that's $36 per day. Now you're thinking, but Philly, I don't do this every single day. Okay, fair. Let's say you only go full wellness warrior on weekdays. That's still $720 per month, $8,640 per year. But wait, we're not done. Let's add your monthly subscriptions and memberships. Boutique gym or yoga studio, $150 per month. Meditation app subscription, $15 per month. Monthly wellness box, you know, the one you forgot to cancel, $50 per month. Specialty supplements, monthly restock, $80 per month. That's another $295 per month, $3,540 per year. Total annual wellness spending, $12,180. Over 10 years, that's $121,800. And if you'd invested that money instead in a basic index fund averaging 7% returns, you'd have about $168,000. But let's be realistic. You're probably not doing the full routine every day. Life happens, you travel, you get lazy, whatever. So let's cut that in half. You're still looking at $52,000 over 10 years that could have been in your pocket. Want to know what $52,000 actually buys you? That's a Tesla Model 3, fully paid. That's a down payment on a house in most American cities. That's your kids' first 2 years of college tuition covered. That's quitting your soul-crushing job for a full year to start that business you keep talking about. That's 17 months of not working at all, just living instead. It's sitting in your digestive system for about 6 hours before you literally flush it down the toilet. You're drinking a down payment. You're pissing away a Tesla. You're shitting out your kids' college fund. Still think that $8 celery juice is self-care? But here's what really gets dark. All right, time to cut deep. The wellness industry isn't selling you health, man. They're selling you anxiety relief from anxiety they created. Let me show you the tricks they're running on your brain. The purity tax. This is what you pay to feel like you're avoiding invisible dangers. Organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, toxin-free. Notice how all these words are about what's not in the product? That's not an accident. They're making you afraid of regular food, then charging you extra for the safe version. Every time you pay $6 for organic strawberries instead of $2 for regular ones, you're not buying better nutrition. You're buying the relief of not feeling guilty. You're paying a tax on your anxiety. Wellness FOMO, fear of missing optimization. This is the constant nagging feeling that everyone else knows a health secret you don't. That girl on Instagram with clear skin, she's taking marine collagen. That guy with energy at 6 a.m., he's microdosing mushroom supplements and doing ice baths. You're just behind, ignorant, doing it wrong. So you buy more stuff to catch up to a finish line that doesn't even exist. The game is rigged. There's always another supplement, another routine, another optimization. The influencer algorithm. Trap Your Feed isn't showing you wellness content by accident, dude. Every time you watch a What I Eat in a Day video, every time you click on a supplement link, every time you search best probiotic, the algorithm learns. Then it traps you in a content bubble where literally everyone seems to need 17 different powders just to function like a normal human. It's not reality. It's a curated nightmare designed to make you feel deficient. You're not seeing the 99% of people who drink regular coffee and feel fine. You're only seeing the 1% who perform wellness for a living. Biohacking broke. This is when you're so busy optimizing your body that you're destroying your bank account. You're spending hundreds on red light therapy, continuous glucose monitors, genetic testing, and ice bath subscriptions. You've convinced yourself it's an investment in your health. But here's the thing. You're not a professional athlete. You're not a billionaire tech CEO with unlimited resources. You're a regular person with a regular job trying to solve problems that don't exist with solutions that don't work. Your body doesn't need optimization. It needs you to stop stressing about optimization. The detox delusion. Your body has a liver. It has kidneys. They detox you for free. They've been doing it since you were born. They're really good at it, but the wellness industry convinced you that your own organs aren't good enough anymore. You need activated charcoal. You need celery juice. You need a 3-day cleanse. It's brilliant marketing when you think about it. Create a problem. Toxins everywhere. Make it invisible. You can't see them. Sell the solution. This $60 powder. And the best part? You can never prove it worked, which means you can never stop buying it. Here's the system they're running. Make you afraid of normal food, normal water, normal sleep. Tell you everything is toxic, everything is deficient, everything is suboptimal. Then sell you expensive alternatives that promise to make you optimal. But optimal is a moving target. It keeps requiring more products, more subscriptions, more optimization. You're never done. You're never good enough. You're never healthy enough. And here's the sickest part. Most of these products have zero scientific proof. The supplement industry is barely regulated. Companies can make almost any claim without proving anything. That $50 bottle of adaptogens helping with stress might just be expensive dust. That detox tea? It's literally just laxatives with Instagram marketing. That collagen powder for your skin? Your stomach acid breaks it down into regular amino acids anyway. The fancy absorption technology? Marketing. But you can't stop buying, because stopping means admitting you got fooled. And nobody wants to admit that. So what do you actually do? All right, time to cut out the tumor. Here's your action plan. 1. The supplement audit. What to do. Take every single supplement you currently own and put them on your kitchen table. All of them. How to do it. Line them up, and for each one, ask 3 questions. Did a doctor, not an influencer, tell me I'm deficient in this? Can I point to one measurable change since taking this? Or would I buy this again today if I didn't already own it? If all 3 answers aren't yes, it goes in the trash. Real example, I did this last January. Had 14 bottles. Vitamin D, doctor confirmed deficiency, kept it. Ashwagandha for stress, 3 months, 0 difference, tossed. $65 probiotic, gut felt the same, gone. Final result, kept 3 supplements, cut monthly cost from $95 to $18. Saved $924 first year. Used it for a flight to Portugal. Way better for my mental health than any adaptogen. 2. The replacement protocol. What to do. Replace expensive wellness products with dirt-cheap equivalents that do the exact same thing. How to do it. $8 green juice to 50-cent spinach smoothie at home. $45 meditation app to free YouTube meditation. $6 adaptogenic coffee to 30-cent regular coffee. Caffeine works the same. $150 yoga studio. Free YouTube yoga classes. $7 kombucha. $1.50 sparkling water with lemon. Replace 1 item per week. Track your savings. Real example, my friend Sarah replaced her $18 juice with a $4 bag of frozen fruit, her $160 yoga studio with YouTube, her $45 superfood powder with $8 of actual vegetables. First month, saved $287. 6 months later, $1,722 saved. Started investing it. Stopped feeling guilty about not being wellness enough. 3. The 30-day wellness detox. What to do. Stop all wellness purchases for 30 days and track how you actually feel. How to do it. Drink tap water, eat normal food, exercise using free resources only. Daily journal, energy level 1 to 10, mood 1 to 10. Physical differences. After 30 days, compare to when you were spending hundreds. Be honest, did expensive stuff actually do anything? Real example, I did this in 2023. Stopped everything except doctor-prescribed vitamin D. Week 1 felt weird. Week 2, stopped thinking about it. Week 3, felt exactly the same. Energy same, skin same, sleep same. Day 30, saved $380, felt 0 health difference. Only thing that changed was my bank account got heavier and my wellness anxiety disappeared. 4. The reality check spreadsheet. What to do. Track every wellness purchase for 1 month and face the total. How to do it. Write down every wellness purchase, date, item, cost. Include everything: supplements, fancy water, organic upcharges, apps, gym. End of month, add it up, multiply by 12 for annual, by 10 for decade cost. Ask yourself, is this actually worth it? Real example, my buddy Tom thought he spent maybe $100 monthly. Reality, $340. The daily $6 matcha, $15 salad upgrades, $80 auto ship he forgot about. Seeing $340 written down hit different. $4,080 per year hit harder. $40,800 over 10 years made him nauseous. Cut 70% immediately, now spends $90 on essentials. Invests the $3,000 per year difference in index funds instead of flushing it. The healthy living virus is gone, my friend. It's just that a mental firewall has been put in place. Now you can see the code, how they portray normal food as dangerous, how they turn normal human function into a deficiency, how they profit from your anxiety about not being good enough. Your grandmother was always right. She didn't need to drink 17 powders to be healthy. She didn't need to optimize anything. She just lived, and she probably died with more money than she would have if you kept drinking $8 juice every day. Here are the things that actually make you healthy: sleep, moving your body, eating food that isn't completely junk, drinking water, not stressing about money. That's it. That's the whole list. Everything else is just expensive noise. You don't need to biologically hack anything. You're not broken. There's no deficiency in your body. The only thing missing is their ability to sell you things if they realize you're already good. The game is over. Now you know the game. Check out my other videos. We cover more of these traps there. The wedding industry, the pet industry. They all use the same scam, just different products. You are not a health project. You are a human being. Start acting accordingly.